For this assignment, you're going to be solving inequalities and writing the solutions as inequalities, intervals, and providing the graphs. So on the first slide, I just included some of the symbols that you might need, and you can just copy and paste from this slide as you need them for your answers. So a couple examples here to look at. In this video, I can't drag these objects the way you will when you get to the activity. But just to kind of give you an idea of how the answers will work. As I solve this first example, I'm subtracting 2 from both sides. I get negative 3x is greater than or equal to 3. I'm dividing by negative 3. And since I'm dividing by a negative, the symbol is going to flip. So there's the inequality. And where it says type answer here for the solution, that's what that inequality is. So that's what you would type in this box. And again, I have those symbols on the very first slide. For the graph, all you do is you just grab these things and just place them where they would belong. So for us, let's see here, it's going to be a closed circle at -1, and x is less than, so it would point to the left. So I would be grabbing this arrow right here and just dragging it over to the correct spot. The interval, which will make more sense once you take care of the graph, but the interval will be negative infinity to -1. On this one, we just have to distribute first, so we get -5 plus 5x is greater than 15. I'm going to add 5. So that gives us 5x is greater than 20. Divide by 5. And that's x is greater than 4. So that's what we would be typing in the solution. When I go to graph it, I'm going to grab this third one and I will place it on the 4 with the arrow pointing to the right. And then that interval is 4 to infinity. And here for the last example, I just wanted to show you one that has a fraction. These don't format particularly nicely in slides, so just know that when you see one like this is like, 1 divided by 3 times x. The x can go in the top. So this would be like 1x over 3 minus 9 is greater than -12. And this can make it a little bit easier to see that I'm just going to add 9 first. So then I would have x over 3 is less than -3. And then I can multiply both sides by 3. So that gives me x is less than -9. So that would be the interval, the solution. And then when I go to graph, I would be using this last one. So I would place that on -9 and then the arrow pointing towards the left. So that interval is negative infinity to -9 with parentheses in all the spots.